my phone. All right. Good morning. We still got a little time before we start, but as I am kind of trying something new today, we're doing this on Zoom as well as YouTube. We're getting off to an early start. Okay. So, experimenting today. Let me see if I can maybe copy that into chat. Oh, wait, let me go back. So we're getting off to a little bit earlier start today. Okay. Okay. Experimenting with live stream. Not experimenting with coffee though. This coffee is just my regular coffee. Okay, let me hang on. Oh, have I not started the meeting? You take the meet. Hmm. That's interesting. All right, so, oh, close that. Okay. So I feel like I'm happening here on Zoom. It's going. Oh, the exciting, technologically advanced world we live in. All right, don't worry. Some yoga's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just make sure I'm, yep, in the videos. Yoga mat, let's not forget that crucial component of a yoga class. Especially if you're the teacher. You should be a good example and have all your equipment out. All right. So if you are able, feel free to say hi in the YouTube chat if you're joining there. And as far as Zoom, if you're joining there, as far as I can tell, I have started my meeting. Today's opening music is just whatever you want it to be. Playlist, same as last week. Should be in the description. Quarantine Flow on Spotify. Yep. Let me just get myself a little speaker here to get going. Okay, I'll be playing my music just to kind of get myself in the mood. What? Oh, dearie me. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. All right. So, well, thank you for your patience then, guys. Goodness, what have I done? Okay, let me. All right, we are going to figure this out. Aha! I see Cliff on my list of participants. Okay. Hi, Susan. Wait, come back. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Okay, I'm seeing Cliff on my list here. All right, Sarah, you should have just gotten. Okay. And let me send this to. Okay. I'll make sure I did, Cliff. Thank you for asking. Okay. Thomas, I sent that. Okay, I'm seeing Sarah. I'm seeing me. Do you guys see me? I see me. And I see Sarah. Hi, Cliff. Whoop, whoop. Okay. It's happening. I think. There's Cliff. Woo! The magic of technology. Here, let me go. Morning, Emily. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Susan. I think, yeah, I mean, we'll be here on YouTube. That's partly why I'm doing both today, because it was a somewhat last minute decision to try and do YouTube. But yeah, that's okay. Once we get teaching, I just, we're going. Yeah, that's okay. Once we get teaching, I just, we're going. Hang on, Susan. Let me send you. What seems to be working is me inviting people from within this meeting. So let me just send you that. That seems to be working the best. Yeah, it is fun to be able to see you guys. So that's cool. All right. But I mean, this is partly why I'm keeping the YouTube going as well. Just in case there's, any difficulties, then at least, we know YouTube's been kind of, for the most part, working. YouTube did a strange thing to me the other morning and cut off my video saying that it sensed copyrighted material, of which there was none. I was not even playing music at the time. Oh, did I? Okay, yes. I will send that to you, Jennifer. Thank you guys for your patience. There's Susan. Wonderful. Yes, I will send that to you, Jennifer. Thank you guys for your patience. There's Susan. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did wrong, but clearly I did something not entirely right. Hey, there's Susan. Wonderful. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, whatever works. If doing YouTube and Zoom does not seem to kill my internet, then I'm totally fine doing both. Okay. Here we are. together in the way that we can be. And I'm so incredibly grateful for that. All right. Can everyone hear me okay? Yeah, well, if you're on Zoom, feel free to unmute yourself at any point if you need to, like, let me know you can't hear me or something. And yeah, if you are what? Let me just see if anyone's chatting with me in Zoom. No, okay. All right. Oh, I see a Jennifer. Cool. So, all right. Okay, okay. Good to know, Cliff. Good to know. Okay. Whew. After all of that, I think I'm ready. I think we're ready. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So let's do the yoga portion of this morning. Thanks everyone for joining. Yeah, I'm experimenting here with. Oh, hang on. I need one more thing. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. So we're here. We're happening. There's Jennifer. Oh, so cool. All right. We're here. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So as long as YouTube doesn't get mad at me, that's gonna stay up. Oh, thank you, Cliff, for sharing that helpful info. It's nice to see your faces. You know, if that's cool with you. If you're like, I don't want to be shown or whatever, that's totally fine too. But it is lovely to see people, see these little squares of faces looking back at me. Okay. So playlist is the same as last week in Spotify. And again, I'll just be playing that kind of softly here for myself. Because I think it's probably going to be a little weird. I think it's probably just best if you play it for yourself. Okay, cool. Let's get myself together here. All right. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Can you tell us press play on Spotify, please? Yes, I will tell you when. I haven't started it yet. I just have it queued up to the playlist. So yes, thank you for saying that, Susan. And yes, absolutely. Okay, let's do this. Oh, wow. Okay, so come to a comfortable seated position. Let your eyes close and just let your breath feel good. And if there's any like movement, little fidget that needs to happen to kind of, to settle in, any kink that needs a little squeeze and stretch, just let your body do what it's feeling a need to do. All right, let your eyes open. And turn your head to side to side. Just swiveling right and left. It's going to be a fairly big swivel, but we want it to be comfortable as well. And then take that into side tilts. So dropping one ear to one shoulder, and then the other. All right, and then let's take that down and up. And look at your shirt. And then look up. All right, and then nice full circles with the head. If there's a direction that's feeling, painful, try and go less in that direction. So it's just a nice smooth circle. And circle the other direction. I guess what I'm trying to say right now is trying to focus more on comfort and ease of this circle than how big it is. So if you're forcing it into a range that, is sort of gets choppy or not easeful, then ease back on the sides of that circle and focus on this just being like smooth. All right, and let's bring that back to center. Good. All right, tilt right ear to right shoulder. And then gently place your right hand on top of your head. Leave the arm out of the shape, out of the equation. And then to add a little to that, that left arm can reach down and a little out. So kind of essentially the opposite diagonal of where your head is tilting. Let that go. Come up. And tilt your head to the other side, your left or whichever one you didn't do yet. You can add gentle weight of the arm if you want. Maybe that opposite arm reaches down and a little out. All right, and let that go. Bring the head back to center. Let's clasp the hands on top of the head for a moment. Just lengthen the head up into your hands. All right, and let that go. Okay, so let's come into a child's pose. So come onto your hands and knees. And then sit back on your heels. Just a heads up, I'm not hitting play on my playlist yet, but when we come out of this child's pose, that is what I'm going to do. For those of you who are following along with that. right, come on up to a tabletop. All right, so hitting play on the playlist. For those of you joining me on that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First track, go. I Know You Got Soul by Soul Rising. An artist I've been very excited about a lot of their music for yoga lately. And then from your tabletop, let's start to move through some cat and cow, breathing in to Arjuna. Exhale to round and push the floor away. And so alternate between those two shapes at your own deliberate pace. All right, and come back to a long neutral spine. And start first with just a gentle shift of the shoulders front and back. So be mindful of how much stretch feels sustainable for your wrists. You are aiming to keep the heels of your palms on the mat, no matter how far forward those shoulders go. Good. All right, so now I want you to try and drive this motion with the hands. And so what I mean by that, you're kind of pressing the fingertips down such that they pull the shoulders forwards. And then pushing the fingertips down and away to send the shoulders back. So basically, I want you to think of these little movements of your fingertips, little difference in pressure of them, being what is taking the shoulders forwards and back. So they're pulling the shoulders forwards, they're pushing the shoulders back. And if that makes you start to feel like, holy forearms, Batman, you're doing it right. This is just kind of wake up those muscles in there around the wrists and the forearms that are so crucial for, taking care of our wrists when we're putting weight on them. All right, and then let's sit back on the heels, child's pose again. Let's come off the wrist for a bit. A moment. All right, now let's come up out of our child's pose into a tabletop, and from tabletop to downward dog. And those hips up high, long backs of legs, long spine, ears between the upper arms. Feel free to play with the shape of your dog in any way that feels good. Maybe you sway to side or pedal the feet. You might shrug the shoulders up and down. Any movements that are, sort of telling your body you're getting ready, but also making your body feel more ready. All right, then let's walk or hop the feet forward towards your hands. So really let yourself scrunch into a forward fold here at the front of your mat. Inhale, come up to a long flat back. Exhale, fold back down. I just realized how close I was to that box. Inhale to lengthen, then stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do a little bit more for these wrists today. So stand holding those arms out in front of you, like stop in the name of love. Except I think that was just with one hand when they did it. All right, so you're gonna point the fingers down, really curl them under. Okay, so again, squeezing those forearms. All right, and then flex them up, pull the fingers back. So fingers down and under, open and flex. Good, one more time, point and squeeze it under. Good, flex and open it up. Great, let's give that a little shake out. All right, so let's take our feet a little bit wider. Good. And a little twist going on here. So you might kind of keep the arms fairly close. If you've got space to really let them swing out, use that. Good. And your weight can stay on the 2 feet, or if the twist just kind of carries you onto one foot then the other, you might kind of work into it that way. All right, and then just let that twist lose steam. Da, 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 da. Good. All right, and just let the twist stop. All right, and come up to the top of your mat. Start moving into some modified sun salutations. So inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot way back on your mat. Let that knee come down. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Then bring the hands down. And right foot back to downward dog. From downward dog, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to arch up, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, walk or hop your feet forwards. Inhale, half lift, long flat back. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to lengthen, then stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot way back on the mat. Lower that back knee down. Arms sweep up, low lunge. And then hands down. Left foot back to downward dog. Inhale, forward to high plank. Exhale, lower to hover, chaturanga. Inhale to arch up. Exhale, downward dog. Walk or hop your feet forwards. From that forward fold, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to lengthen, then stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot way back on the mat. Knee down, arms come up, low lunge. Good. Get a little squeeze into those butt cheeks like they're trying to bring your sits bones towards each other. Then take an upright twist, left forwards, right arm back. And then lean forward, bringing your left hand down to the floor or a prop. And right arm up to the sky. Good. Now keep that broad wingspan. Try and come back up to that upright twist. Move. And face forwards, 2 arms up. Lower the hands down to the front of the mat. And take the right leg up and back to a 3-legged dog. So right leg's lifted high. Then lift that right hip even more. Bend the right knee. Your 3-legged dog. Keeping the lift of that right inner hip. And then extend the right leg up. Step the right foot as far forward as you can. Between the hands if that happens. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, come up to warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Nice. And if you need to lengthen your stance once the hands are off the floor, not a problem.
In your warrior one, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Good. Get the elbows as straight as you can. And if straightening the elbows is easy, maybe try and bring the heels of your palms towards each other to touch. Next. And you're just puffing and lifting that chest. Nice squeeze in the back. Try and feel those triceps, those muscles in the backs of your upper arms. Feel those work. Good. Then release the hands, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, chaturanga. Inhale to arch up, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or as you guys know, whenever you feel like it would be best to skip that part of it, you need to conserve some energy, that's never a problem. From downward dog, walk or hop your feet forwards. From your forward fold, inhale, exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot way back on your mat. Knee lowers down. Bring 2 arms up, low lunge. And then upright twist to your left, right arm coming forwards, left arm back. And then lean forwards, bringing the right hand down. And maybe those hips lean forwards a little more. All right, so think of the shape that we were in just before this and try and come right back up to that same upright Laffy Taffy twist. And then face forwards, 2 arms up. Lower the hands down. Left foot goes up and back to a 3-legged dog. Open up those hips. Just really let that leg get nice and dramatically high. And then keep the left knee lifted as you bend the leg. All right. Sweep that left leg up. Then step it forward. Inhale to lift the arms and chest up. Warrior one. Good. Adjust your stance if needed once the hands are up. Okay. Then interlace the fingers behind the back. Other hand. Okay. So if you're not sure, do what feels a little weirder than the first time. Squeeze the elbows as straight as you can. Just let your chest up here. Good. And if straightening the elbows is easy, maybe you try. Option 2, release the hands. Stretch those arms up. Downward dog is your next destination. Out a bit. So essentially you're coming towards your wide. So we're gonna get a little, so you can still stay nice. So for the moment, that's all it is. And what that is kind of tricking you into doing the mobility component. So once you brought your feet forwards, really let your butt drop down for a moment. And forward. So your butt does lift to bring those feet thing. So as well as a mobility thing, is move, frogger. It's also a way to start to work to your handstand. And I realize, so lift those hips up for a moment. So just kind of getting a little more air time. But the knees still stay
Okay, cool. Good, and keep that engagement in the back body. Bring the arms down in front and let that come into Sphinx. Your feet will come to the floor. Chest is gonna come a little higher. All right, and then lower down. Turn your head to the other side. Recenter your head and press back to child's pose. All right, come up to a tabletop. Okay, so little drill for push-ups here. So you can do these, as always, you can have your knees down or your knees straight. You're gonna have your hands staggered. So right hand's gonna stay under your right shoulder. Your left hand's gonna step about like one hand length forwards. So I'll just show. That looks like on the floor. So one little forwards. All right, so the hand closer to you, the elbow's gonna stay really close to you. It's essentially doing chaturanga. But this front one, that elbow can just go out to the side. So like half chest, half tricep push-up. And what I like about having one hand forwards is it kind of encourages this shoulder to come more forwards. So I like how having that other hand in a different alignment kind of helps support the alignment on this side. Okay, so the right hand to stay under the right shoulder. Left hand steps one hand length forwards. So whatever that is for you. All right. So you're gonna do a slow 2 count down and 2 counts up. And let's go for 5. If you need to, to rest or tap out earlier, not a problem. Work to your limit. All right. So knees down or on your toes. Here we go. We're coming from down for 2 and up 2. Down 1, 2, up 1, 2. Don't let that head sack. Down 1, 2, up 1, 2, down 1, 2, up 1, 2. Last time. Down 1, 2, and up 1, 2. All right. Let's come off those hands for a moment, off the wrists. And then up to do our other side. So left hand stays under the left shoulder. That left elbow is going to stay close. Okay, right hand a little forward. You're letting that elbow go out to the side. So half tricep, half chest push up. So stagger the hands. So 5 of these, 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Assume the position with your legs. Here we go. Down 1, 2, and up 1. Slow tempo to really keep that alignment on your left side. 1, 2, and we're down 1, 2, up 1. And to a dog pose shoulder stretch here. Keep the hips right over the knees. Walk the hands forwards. Press your chest to the floor. And think of trying to keep your elbows off the floor as you're pressing the chest down. So if the shoulders are pretty open here, your elbows will come to the floor anyway. It's more about keeping that engagement in the arms. So you're trying to keep the arms straight as you press the chest down. From downward dog, walk or hop your feet forwards. And from that forward down, inhale to lengthen, then stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, so first round of some warrior two, triangle and such action. So if you'd like to use a prop for that, grab yourself your block or book. I have a mini foam roller here. I'm realizing that could work. Water bottle. Good. You can also make it work without props. Okay. All right, so step those feet nice. All right, set your prop if you're using one. I'm not going to be specific about the side of the foot after. Okay? Let your practice decide. All right, stretch those arms out. Bend the right knee. Warrior two. Okay, so that right outer knee squeezing back towards the right buttock. Right big toe mound stays rooted down into the floor. And then straighten the right leg and glide that out to Trikonasana. And let those hips sway to your left. Right hand comes down to your right leg, your prop, or maybe the floor. And left arm aims to stack over the right as if they are one long bone. All right, let's take that left arm and bring it around the back. So back of the hand comes to the back, palm facing out. Good. So you might keep the hand, it might be like really on the left side, maybe middle back. Good. But the goal is to open your chest up more towards the ceiling. Okay? Yeah. Just notice what's the optimal placement of that hand on your back into side angle pose. Okay? And your right hand might stay where it was, or that elbow might pop up on top of the right thigh. Okay. Inhale, come up to warrior two. And let's switch that over to the left side. So if you're using a prop, warrior two. And then left buttock. Left leg. Stretch that out to triangle. Then bend that right arm, start to snake it around the back. Side angle pose, Parsvanasana. That's helping that happen. Inhale to come back up to warrior two. Inhale. Get even longer. In range of your form, you had to kind of lean your butt back a bit to counterbalance the forward fold. So then just shift a little more weight into the balls of the feet so the distribution is more evenly matched. Well, it's one side, but really you can do better. All right, we're going to have our right leg
grab the left knee and pull it up. Okay, and then we're gonna kick that back into dancer, not Rajasana. Bring that left knee in front to you. And stand up. Woo! Unwind. Ankle on top of the left knee.